Hello YouTube, I hope it's not too windy for you to hear me. This video is part of a shout out and a response to Scruffy Jones, an artist who has a YouTube channel which I'll link below, Scruffy Jones, and she's recently posted a video on the stinging nettle. I kind of agree with her. It's not one of the most amazing wild foods, but it is one of the ones that will get you the oddest looks if you tell people you eat it. I've been eating it most of my life. It's covered in tiny stinging hairs, which is why it's known as the stinging nettle. All the hairs are loaded with, used to be thought, just formic acid, but now they think it's probably more than that, lots of different toxins. So I'm going to put some gloves on, gather up a bag of this, and then I'll see you back in my kitchen where I'm going to cook it up. Hey YouTube, welcome to my kitchen. I've got the nettle I picked earlier, just the heads, plucked off all the stem, so the stem is really fibrous. That's going into a pan with just a little bit of boiling water at the bottom. I'm going to put these on to boil for 6 minutes, and that should completely denature pretty much anything nasty in there. It will be just good spring greens to eat. So while that's coming up to the boil, or at least going to boil away, I'm going to make the rest of the soup that I'm going to cook. With a bit of butter, I'm going to melt, and then on a really low heat, I'm going to put some milk on. That's a pint of milk in there, about an ounce of butter, and in with the butter. I'm going to wait for the butter to melt, and then a little bit of brown flour, make a little sauce. I'll join you again when all that's done. So, the stinging nettles have boiled away. Now, my recipe says drain off the water and throw it away, but I'm going to keep mine in because I haven't used much water at all. It's lovely and thick with all the goodness out of the nettles. So I'm going to have to scoop mine into the blender. Meanwhile over here I've got my butter and flour and quite a bit of black pepper just hot there, and that'll be a really good thickener for my soup. And the milk is still heating up on the side as well. And get this into my blender. It's really reduced down a lot, but on the other hand, the wonderful thing about nettle makes it a really good wild green to eat is that it's everywhere and really easy to find. Do this quick bit. And then that's going to go drain the last of the water out of here, and then I'm going to fry up some chopped onions, which have been chopped for me very kindly by my cameraman today. So, a bit more butter, because heart attacks are just going to come for me anyway. A bit more butter, because I like a lot of butter. Heat back up under there. Just quickly brown off these onions. I'll add this to the mix, and then this to the mix, and then my soup is just starting to get, my milk is just starting to get warm, and I should be able to show off in the next scene the finished item. Here we are, YouTube, the finished product. Brown buttered bread with nettle soup, which is, I can confirm, hot, savoury, and very good. It's fresh and green, it's full of iron, just the sort of thing you need at the start of spring. Thanks very much, YouTube. I hope you enjoy this recipe, Scruffy. I'll put the full instructions down below. It's from a book called Food for Free, which I think I've recommended before. Bye.